We're so pleased to be here this afternoon. Special thanks to Superintendent Smith and Principal Zavala and Lori Magura for setting this up. The San Antonio Blues Society is a nonprofit organization. We're tasked with promoting and preserving blues music, and one of our things that we do is we put on concerts. We go to schools, like your school here today, and we educate people about blues music and the roots and where it came from. We also offer scholarships to high school students who are pursuing music in higher education. So anyway, today we have Miss Neesie and the Tin Can Trio. Neesie Beal, Jim Beal, who's our storyteller today, and Elsasser on guitar, and Ollie Morris on drums. So please help me give them a welcome. They're going to play some great music for you and tell you some stories about blues music. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Pam.
Mr. Mummy will be running sound, so that means he's got the toughest job. Thank you
If
very
we
much.
sound good, it's Mr. Mummy's.
That's right. He gets the credit. If it sounds bad, it's all my fault. Just remember that if you're a... How many of you in here are musicians? Raise your hand. Anybody?
Any
Any musician? Any kind? All right, we got
I
some.
will not raise my hand.
Are there any young women in here who play guitar? Any young women guitar?
It's a good thing to do. I tried, I failed, but you should do it if you can.
The reason I say that is because we're going to open with a song by a woman named Memphis Minnie.
Google her.
Yeah, Google her.
Normal spelling, Memphis and Minnie.
And I would
Minnie
like to-
Mouse in Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis Minnie.
Yeah, she worked out in Memphis, but she was born in Algiers Point, across the river from New Orleans in 1929. Those of you who are familiar with Led Zeppelin, they tried to steal her song When the Levee Breaks and take credit for it, but they got caught years down the line, and so Memphis Minnie's remaining family probably had a decent payday. Also, if you have any questions at any time after, between songs, we'd be glad to answer them. We're just here to help you have a good time and to have a good time, and maybe impart a little bit of knowledge for you. This first song, the reason I asked about women guitar players is because women musicians, people will always tell them, it's been going on for years, you play pretty good for a girl. But in the 20s and 30s, when Memphis Minnie was working, the big criticism of her was she plays like a man. So it's like, come on guys, you can't have it all ways. So this is a song that's always this is a good advice. I don't always take this advice.
No matter what your age is. Jim doesn't always take this advice, but...
This is a song called Keep Your Big Mouth Closed.
Sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong. Yeah, the best way to get along. And I use your good judgment and keep your big mouth closed. Let other people's affairs alone. 'Cause all you can do is to run your own. You gotta use your good judgment and keep your big mouth closed. All right, there's the water. Well, they will come and they'll talk all day. Yeah, then they'll throw away everything you say. So you gotta use your good judgment and keep your big mouth closed. And they will tell you you're flesh and bone. No, but don't let them fool you. They still gonna hold their own. You
Neesie, retired school teacher.
Awesome!
On the National Rezo rocking guitar, Alan and Professor Elsasser. On the Tin Can Trio drums, another retired school teacher, Ollie Morris. He built the drums. He also built the shrine here. It doubles as a tip jar, but we're not gonna impair
We're
it.
gonna push for that today.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we don't want lunch money.
don't want your lunch money unless they're having, what is it, it's Friday, is it fish? We should come here on Thursdays, is it still enchilada day on
Wednesdays
Thursday?
is always a
Oh, Wednesday.
Yeah, you want a teacher.
Oh, what did you, I bet we,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
And Jim Beal used to work for the Express News, before the Express News, was the Express News, music writer, storyteller, there. Okay.
This is a song called Boot That Thing. It's about dancing. Now it is, I will have to tell you, full disclosure, a lot of the people that did the blues have some sketchy backgrounds, let's say, some sketchy lives, but there are also a lot of them who didn't. So when you do blues in the school thing, you got to pick and choose carefully your repertoire. We don't want to. Although some of you probably listen to Cardi B or...
Yeah, I didn't get to speak to you guys about the group that was there before. I was asking kind of different music, and there was everything from Alan Jackson to Cardi B to a band called Red, which I wasn't familiar with. But, Led Zeppelin, Johnny Cash, so George Strait, who I had to say I did go to school with, that took one class with animal husbandry. I didn't make use of it, but I'm sure he did. He had cattle or something. But he's younger than me.
No, so the blues are African American art form, so it is Black History Month. So the blues is kind of the foundation of a lot of popular music, including country music. Hank Williams, Jimmy Rogers, all big fans of Johnny Cash, all big fans of blues and learned blues players, and even a rap and hip hop group from it. Did you listen to Bo Diddley? I walked 47 miles of barbed wire. Use a coat for snake for a necktie. Got me a house on the roadside, made out of rattlesnake hide. Now that's the roots of the rap right there. We won't get into some of the other. We'll get into Screaming Jay Hawkins yet. This is a woman named Bessie Tucker, worked out of the Deep Ellum section of Dallas. Not much is known about her. She recorded in the 20s, recorded 24 sides, 24 songs, and then disappeared. Not much is known about her in the beginning, not much is known about, less is known about her now. But this is a song called Boot That Thing.
Those are much fun. There's old Sam, just as
Kentucky. And I believe if we, and all pique your interest, that's P-I-Q-U-E, pique your interest.
Yeah, we're a full-service band.
In, so,
Make sure you're on Jeopardy.
Niecy and I, she taught English, and we have these discussions about peek, your, there. That's what happens when you're married to each other for a long time. You start discussing grammar instead of the electric bill. The San Antonio Blues Society is donating a book, right? The Robert Palmer book.
Oh, yeah, the blues.
It'll be
What's the name of the book?
Deep Blues by Robert Palmer. Not Robert Palmer, the singer, but you probably don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Robert Palmer, the author. So he's donating it to the library so you can find out more about the blues. And there's plenty of, for many people who talk about, there's some, a lot of YouTube videos. Ollie, what would you like to sing? Now the blues is not all old. We're going to do a lot of music from the 30s and 40s, and but this song is a newer song. It's only 5-6 years old, probably. Written by a man named Michael Juan Nunez. Now it looks like
Not mispronouncing that. He's not from Texas.
He's from South Louisiana, from Iota, Louisiana. Apparently, the Canary Islanders, when they crossed the Sabine River, they took away the N-Y, so it looks like it ought to be Nunez, but Michael Juan Nunez. This is a song called "Don't Stand Behind a Donkey." Donkey, it's another cautionary tale.
Another cautionary tale.
Thank you, donkey fans. Sounds like some of you have had an experience with a donkey. Or what's
Stay
that?
close to horses, you don't want to walk
That's right, you don't-
either walk very close or you don't walk too close.
Almost
Having had horses.
run in with a burro and he chewed a button off my blue jean jacket. I hold a grudge to this day against burro. It was a good blue jean jacket. This song is the, also, before we get into this, I want to thank everybody here at Lytle High School. The staff has been great. I mean, the hospitality and the help, the coffee's good. Thanks to Mr. Mummy and Ms. McGuire, and everybody's been great to us. And we made this stay. We may try to book a gig here, once a month or something. The coffee's strong. Oh yeah, the car won't start. So we made
Maybe enrolling.
This song is the first solo blues song ever recorded by a man named Sylvester Weaver in 1923. He was made mark as an accompanist and then had the opportunity to record on his own. So he recorded this song, and you know anything about Western Swing, the Western Swing bands, Bob Wills recorded this. And they changed the name to the Steel Guitar Rag, but it's Sylvester Weaver's guitar rag. It's still played today when anybody has a hot shot steel guitar player. And even though it was a solo blues guitar, it's so much fun to play that we're going to play it. think that they're hotshot guitar players, ask them to learn guitar rag. And Neesie was playing the rugboard at the trottoir. French means scrub.
Yeah, it just means scrub. Sounds good, doesn't it? Trottoir.
3.5 pounds of deadly stainless steel handcrafted in Lytle, Louisiana.
In the wrong hands. Although I'm sort of quoting Woody Guthrie, I might as well give you a history lesson. This machine stills fascists. But he was a little more cruel than I was. He didn't use the same verb, but this stills them. Woody Guthrie.
Yeah, the man who made the hot dog was a high school principal, I think. Larry Miller, he retired.
No. Mr. Jim.
How about you got the move?
Yeah, oh, you may be crying. Yeah, maybe living child. Yeah, oh, you may be dying. Oh, and the Lord, yeah, gets you got
What about these instruments? This is a resonator bass, and that's a resonator guitar. A National Reso Rocket. It's a fairly new design, but the instruments were developed by I guess it really was the Doctera brothers in California to get above before amplification was really big. The swing bands, 17, 18-piece bands, and trying to get the guitar up there. And turn everything off. I'll let him just play the guitar, just playing acoustic.
amplified.
That's unamplified, so that's so these instruments were developed to let the guitar players compete on a level with six horns and piano, and they were quickly picked up by Hawaiian musicians. And there's a style of Hawaiian guitar called the Hawaiian slack key guitar, which is kind of a slide guitar, and I don't know, they play in different keys. Alan, are you playing, how many different tunings are you playing in today?
4 today.
You're playing in 4 different tunings today, so, but 2 open tunings, 3 open tunings, 5.
5. So we're going to do it all, right? Open E, open
Yeah.
C, drop B.
Oh, man. Drop D.
Yeah, I did a drop D earlier.
There'll be a lot of different tunings besides the standard Spanish tuning. This is another one of those traditional songs. A lot of blues songs were developed from field hollers, field chants, back in the days of cotton picking when the African American people, and not just the African American, anybody who was picking cotton were discouraged from actually having a leisure life, or they were just out there in the field. Some of you, if you drive around here, you can tell there was plenty of cotton picking
Some areas.
before machinery. So a lot of work songs developed and became the blues. A lot of them evolved into blues songs. And this song is not one of those work songs, but this is a song that it was kind of about those days. About maybe this version was by a woman named Mavis Staples. It's from a famous family of singers called the Staples family singers.
And she has a relatively new album out called If All I Was Black. Great album. Mavis Staples.
This song's another one of those good ideas. It's not a law or a statute, but it ought to be. It's called So Good See.
Yeah. Be the best you can be. All the time. Be good, be good. Yeah, Kive. You gonna reap just what you sow. Sow by walking, sow by talking, sow by everything that you do. No one, just keep on sowing, 'cause you gonna reap just what you sow. So sow the seeds, everybody. Sow the seeds, everybody. On the mountain, down in the valley, 'cause you're gonna reap just what you sow. Ah, the voice of Jesus called, who will come and wake the dead. Tunes of mercy, I was waiting, here am I, oh mercy me. You gonna knows that. Cause you won't reap just what you sow. Yeah. Those are cautionary tales.
Blues music is big on cautionary tales, and when you look into blues, it's like, okay, well, this song's about dancing, this song's about drinking, this song's about murder, this song's about love. Oh wait, they're all cautionary tales. It's like, don't do it.
Key of E. All right, here's one everybody can relate to, but you may have to pick your own personal cookie favorite, but this is one of my favorites.
It is Girl Scout cookie season, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Looks like a mother. Are you a mother of a Girl Scout selling cookies? Not anymore.
Did you give her up, or did she stop selling Girl Scout cookies?
She aged out. So
All right.
Will this be a salute to a Girl Scout cookie?
The title is Oreo Cookie Blues.
The song was by a man named Lonnie Mack, a great guitarist.
He and I had the same birthday.
And the song was originally produced by Stevie Ray Vaughan, so just a true South Oak Cliff boy.
Chocolate on my fingers, icing on my lips, sugar diabetes and blubber on my hips. I keep the nightlight burning in the kitchen, babe, so I can go downstairs and cruise. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I got that Oreo cream sandwich, chocolate covered cream filled cookie blues. Well, that's I get up and up. Yeah, I hide them in a cabinet. I keep them in a jar. For emergencies, you know, I keep them in the glove compartment of my car. I couldn't quit if I wanted to. Yeah, and I don't want to. I got them Oreo cream sandwich, chocolate covered cream filled cookie blues. All right, Al, a couple rounds. Doctor says I'm crazy.
You're crazy.
Yeah, he says you better get him up and quick. Oh, because girl, you'll be pushing up daisies. You know you are definitely sick. But I could quit if I wanted to. Yeah, and you know I don't want to lose. Oh, yeah, that Oreo cream sandwich, chocolate covered cream filled cookies. Ain't none of this though. And that's no
Let's sing the Girl Scout cookie.
You know what I'm talking about. There. Cookie lovers.
If somebody asks you, where did you learn about the blues, and you can can say, at the very least, you can write a blues song about anything. You know, Christmas is over right around the corner, but it'll be coming up soon, you know, because Walgreens will soon have their Christmas and Home Depot their Christmas decorations out. And when you write a Christmas song, as Ollie did, you really don't want to just play it a couple of times a year. So this is
We tend to do this song and zombie songs, no matter what time of the year.
yeah, what time? Yeah, sorry. So those of you who are fans of Robert Earl Keen, I've seen Robert Earl Keen do Merry Christmas from the Family in July. So this song is a song called Fatty Red Daddy. It's kind of in the Zydeco style, which is southwestern Louisiana Creole music. But we didn't bring the accordionist with us today. And this is a song inspired by a woman whose friends they were from Morocco, they didn't quite understand the concept of Christmas. They knew something about Christmas, but they didn't know exactly about Santa Claus. So they just said, you know, that Fatty Red Daddy. And then another friend of mine said, that sounds like an Ollie Morris song. And sure enough, turned out to be. Drummer Ollie Morris, he also built the shrine here, so he's a very fine visual artist. That's why he retired from teaching art, so he could make more art. No, we started at 1, is that right? Well, that time went by fast. It really did. Let's do Andy Johnson brag, and then they all right for you, and we'll go home.
Oh, I was going to
Oh, no,
suggest,
okay.
are there any teachers around?
Oh, yeah, we can do school teacher.
Well, yeah, I would say, just a couple of verses of school teachers.
So do y'all want to keep going, or y'all what are we doing is we're gonna hold off the pledge and everything, silence, or y'all want to do one more thing, or what do y'all want to do?
We're gonna do a couple verses for the teachers.
Okay,
A song called School Teacher List.
okay,
We
awesome.
can't do all of
That's
them.
about it.
We can't do all of them.
We'll do a couple. I'm going to even do the first one, even though, we're here, right? I mean, it's that short, here's the first line.
Oh, that's fine, that's fine.
We're gonna do indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I think they're trying to get out of here.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you. They can say this. The center of the invitation will be here on Monday. So if you have your application, please turn them in to the center office today or on Monday. If you have not put your application
Did good though. Did really good. You had no breaks, did you? Did fine though. That's what it takes. Navigating those first. Now they have some dragon because they're taking a life. Those guys slip. They have a towel.
And thank you for everyone that heard this tonight, this afternoon. We appreciate it. A lot of fun for you too. Attending class 2022, sophomores who help out at concession stand the next Thursday and Friday will get $1 off their tickets for every hour they work or $5 off if they work the entire event. Concession stands will be next Thursday and Friday after that. Tina Kelly. And we want to wish our boys basketball team good luck. Tonight they take on Vision High School in Corpus. My parents are up. Good luck, boys. Those are all the announcements and we have a safe weekend.
Okay. Go for it, okay.
That's right, the Lytle Pirates are doing very well in basketball, right? Yes. Congratulations.
And that's a Buccaneer town, so you know, Pirates.
The only island university in the United States.
So, well, she just do great.
We're gonna leave you with this song. This is a song from
It's for the teachers.
a group called Sapphire, the Uppity Blues Women. They've since disbanded, well, a couple of them passed away.
They are.
They were from Maryland.
As am I. I got her when I was 6 months old though.
Not a lot of
This is dedicated to all the teachers and staff at Lytle High School.
Yeah, we'll do a couple of verses. I got permission to do the first one, but just take it with a grain of salt.
They've heard worse.
I'm sure they have. So, you know, Cardi B, I heard one of somebody's favorite. I like Cardi B. She speaks blues sometimes, but she's good.
All right, let's do it.
It's not bad.
Yeah, Johnny's at the urinal, he's peeing on the wall. It's the radiator, we can smell it all. Cookie to I got them cookies to lose. Yeah, cookies to lose. And none of the lose of my face. And that ain't nothing. Here's what we look like. My fingers have turned purple. My master's like I'd shoot it. My mind is getting warm from inhaling the old fluid. School teacher blues. I got them school teacher blues. Yeah, school teacher blues. And all of the blues on my face. And that ain't nothing I haven't. Act proper while in public, what parents might say. But they'll baby quiet enough to make me act that way. School teacher blues. I got them school teacher blues. Yeah, school teacher blues. And all of the blues on my face. And that ain't nothing. They say Johnny can't read. What does Johnny have to know? Look at the competition. It's the age of video. School teacher blues. I got them school teacher blues. Yeah, school teacher blues. And all of the blues on my face. And that ain't nothing. I'm gonna leave it there.
Thank you all very much. Thanks to Lytle High School. Good job.